Hey, BU Tribe, coming at you today to talk about the coronavirus. And I'm not a medical professional, so I'm not going to talk about the virus itself. I'm also not qualified to talk about the media aspect or the political aspect of it. But what I can talk to you about is the emotional aspect of it and where we are at in our humanity with regard to that and what to do about it. So a coach brings you from your current state to your desired future state. And I want to talk about those two things. I want to talk a little bit about fear and what's happening with that and how to react to that. So like with anything in life, we tend to have two sides of the spectrum, and our balance is probably somewhere in between those two things. So what's happening right now is we've got one side who is kind of avoidant with this. This is, nothing's going to happen, everything's fine, nothing to worry about. And on the other side, it is sheer hysteria and panic. And like I said, the balance is probably in between those two. And you guys, both sides of those are actually just a protection mechanism. So avoidance or this fear-based hysteria is just protection mechanism. And fear is actually designed to protect us, and it's a good thing. So it's not that you need to suppress your fear, but it's about taking it from an emotional reaction to a strategic response. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. It's 100% okay to feel the fears that you feel related to this. It is scary. We don't have a lot of information, so you can't do something about what you don't know about. But fear is actually designed to give you information to do something about. So let's talk about that. So be smart, right? So fear is a made up story about some future state. So you can actually use that to your advantage to be smart and strategic. Fear actually makes us dumber. So it is scientifically backed that we lose IQ points when we are in fear. This is the reason that when the bad guy breaks into the house in the scary movies, the girl like runs up the stairs and you're like, girl, you can't get out from up there, right? So it actually makes us make very dumb decisions. And a lot of times that's what's happening right now. We are also very mirroring creatures. So we are just doing what everybody else does. And it's just a subconscious thing that we do. So we are not being responsive, we're being reactive. And we've got to work on that. So use fear to your advantage and just be smart about it. So ask yourself, what are you afraid of? So if you're afraid of the quarantine, you do need enough supplies, right? So how long is the quarantine period? So 14 days of incubation from the time that you get it to the time that you get symptoms. And then there's a healing period. So let's just say you double it, right? So we need information about that. We need to be able to do the math on that. So let's say you need enough supplies for about a month. Now look at what supplies do you actually need. So yes, toilet paper, but do you need a year's worth of supply of toilet paper? Probably not, okay? And you guys, it's okay to laugh. It's okay to joke about this. That doesn't mean that we're being disrespectful to what's going on. It just means that we are finding light and positivity inside of the thing. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about why that's important here in a second. So be strategic, be smart. Qualify it with data and then math out what you actually need, right? If you're afraid of the actual virus itself, I can tell you that treat this like any other illness, okay? So you want to reduce the inflammation in your body. So you want to eat healthy, you want to drink your water, you want to move your body and reduce your stress. So what's interesting about this is fear and worry create inflammation in the body, so you actually are making yourself more susceptible to the virus by being stressed out about the virus. So use fear as a tool to plan for it, but then as much as you can, just let it go and live your life as you normally would. Yes, take precautions, but don't let it hold you back and don't let it bring you to a negative space. Keep your positivity level high, because that's going to actually keep you from getting sick or help you move through the healing process a lot faster. So you guys, use fear to your advantage. Don't let it hold you back. Also, we are struggling right now already as a society. Loneliness is also an epidemic right now, and this virus is making it worse. So we tend to cancel events, cancel our family plans, cancel events with friends, and it's actually making us lonely. So make sure that you stay connected with people. Use things like video chat, whether that's on the app Marco Polo, whether that's through FaceTime, whatever that is, so you can stay connected to the people that you love. Online coaching exists now through BU, so we actually created this platform for this reason, to make that sense of connection more accessible. So you guys, we have that as an option for you, to where you can be connected with a coach to help work through some of these issues and be connected with the community. Super important for that, you guys. If you need something from us that we can help you move forward in your life or talk through some of these issues, please reach out, connect at burevolution.com, or send me a personal message. I would love to talk with you about those things. But the thing that I want to leave you with is stay positive. And that positive mindset is actually going to help you reduce your fears around this, be smart about working through your fears about this, and then actually reduce the inflammation related to fears about this. So breathe through it, come up with your strategic plan, and then go about your life and live your life in love and positivity. And don't let this virus or anything else hold you back from your life. Just be smart. So it's okay to be afraid of this. It's okay to feel what you feel, but then use that to give yourself information to be strategic about it. As always, you want to have a strategic response, not an emotional reaction. So I'll leave you guys with that. Love and light and so much peace be within you and around you, and reach out if we can do anything to help you. Be you. Bye.